Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Yes, I know that my screen is frozen because here I'm still out in the boondocks, y'all, and but at least there is sort of a face on there. But the main thing we're here to see is to see Randal, and so like that's kind of why I've got him. Ever since Jess was so wonderful and showed me last week how to work this technology today and figured out because she is the best. Um, but I just want to quickly say hello to everybody. Hello, Dana, Ashley, Robin, Lynn, Sue, Stacy, Roxanne, Kimmy, Morgana, DM, Sherry, Catherine197, and Susie. I hope everybody is doing well. Hello, Jennifer. So I just got to ask, what's everybody had an opportunity to do this week? Anybody do anything different this week?
I want to say hello to everybody. And anyone that was here last 2 weeks saw me working on this piece. For this week, it's getting very close to being finished. I probably will finish it this evening. I'm working on the computer screen here. I'm going to add a few highlights and a couple more little details. I do need book titles to put on the books, though. I don't have that figured out yet.
Oh, so look how close that is, and that is deleting cookies.
Yes.
I absolutely love that. And I also want to say real quick, I apologize because I don't know why my brain, which is it does not work all the time. Look, ever since I went on vacation, it especially doesn't want to work. Um, I, by the way, I know that the name of the painting is not Castle of Dragons, it's Gathering of Dragons. But for some reason, my brain just kept going to Council of Dragons. I know it's Gathering of Dragons. So, y'all, I swear I do know that. Like I said, sometimes my brain doesn't activate when I talk. So I do apologize for that. Hello, Tammy, Arizona, Diane. Oh, DM went to a baseball game. Hey, Stephanie, Carissa, Nicole. Oh my goodness, Diane is on her second work in progress. She finished Bear Time Stories and now she's doing No More Dragon Breath.
Oh,
Whew,
fantastic.
you guys are fast, y'all. I've only gotten 2 rows completed on my reading tree, but they're the most beautiful 2 rows I've ever seen. So I'm excited. It makes me so happy to look at it because we've gotten almost a full book done on there.
I've really been enjoying watching on Facebook all of the pieces everyone's working on. And
I know. Oh my god! And of course, it's like all the ones that I haven't had a chance to get, and people are working on. I'm like, see, this is why I wanted that one.
mm-hmm.
Um, I know, Cheryl. Everybody's paintings are looking absolutely fabulous. Hey, Brenda, Jesse,
Hey
Nicole.
everyone.
Brenda received Coral Castle. I did not get a chance to get that one, but luckily for me, it's not limited edition. So fingers crossed.
Sorry,
I
I'm
will get
trying to get Eldar's secret from somebody. Sorry.
it. I I know what you mean. That was why I was glad I was able to get my hands on that one. But I'm looking for reading time. But I was going to say I've just been very pleased with just I don't know the amount of beauty that people are putting and how much love their love that they're putting in here. And it's just because we love your works and everything.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sue wants to know: are you going to make up the names from the books in that painting?
Well, I usually do. Years ago, when I put books in my pieces, I would use real book titles. But then I started getting a little concerned about, since I'm publishing these, am I doing any copyright infringements? So now I may do a variation of a real title, change a word or something, or just make up some really fun titles. Uh, this is relating to cookies. There may be some cooking books of some sort. Something like that in the background. Might be one or two of them. I'm not sure yet.
So that sounds pretty cool. Like you could do like some little cookbook titles. You could even do, since deleting cookies is technically a technology thing, you could do some little like tech books back there.
Yes.
How to eat cookies. Don't delete. No.
Actually, many years ago, I did.
Let me see. Oh my gosh, Sherry, it's 98 degrees in Southern California. Woo.
Oh my gosh.
It was 94 here without heat index. So I understand your pain, sister.
No.
I know for sure one of the books is going to be called Cooking for Your Dragon.
I love it.
Because years ago, and this was probably in the 90s, I actually did publish a cookbook with real recipes. I had people submit recipes, and every recipe had chocolate in it. There was even a chili recipe with chocolate in it. And it was called Cooking for Your Dragon. And if you Google it on eBay or somewhere, one may pop up. I published it a couple times and sold out all the editions. So at this point, there are none available from me unless you find it somewhere online.
See, that's just amazing. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be something that a lot of us would go looking for, I guarantee it. We'd be like, I want to get it. Let me see. Cindy wants to know. She said, "Wow, love your work, Mr. Spangler. Did your Sunday delight? Are you ever planning to make a? I lost the thing. A cat tree. Love the dog tree, but I'm a cat and dragon person."
I have a cat tree. Actually, I have 4 different Christmas kitty pieces, and a cat tree is one of them. Very much like the dog tree. That came first, and then the dogs came second. I did talk to the club today, and I can't say any specific pieces because, and I don't know exact dates when things are coming out, but they have a lot of things in the pipeline that they're working on.
Oh,
so there will be new pieces coming soon. I think maybe this weekend there may be a new piece coming.
Oh, well. I gotta go see what I can scrounge up. Cause I love getting my Spanglers. Hello, Jeanette. How are you doing? Well, so, Randal, have you had anything interesting happen this week, or anything new that you've worked on or thought about or anything?
Now you're talking about artwork, probably.
No, anything.
Air conditioning and plumbing issues this week.
Oh no.
Not fun stuff, but it happens. So anyway, still dealing with the plumbing issue, but that's a whole different story.
Well, you at least have your air conditioning back, right?
Oh, yes, it's working. Works great.
Oh, well, that's good, because I don't know about where you're at, but like here is hot, and I don't think I could last for very long without my air conditioning working. No. Let's see.
That's a really good question.
Sure.
Do you ever get your paintings that DAC makes into diamond paintings?
Do I ever get?
Like the DAC, you know how DAC makes them into diamond paintings?
Right.
Do you ever get renderings?
Oh, of like how they're proposing to do it or something?
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all. They just do their own thing. I send them the high definition scan of the artwork, and they go from there. I honestly don't know how they even turn it into these diamond paintings, but their colors they use are amazing. They really capture the same colors I get in my artwork.
Oh, they really do. And I know that was one of the reasons why I was so happy to do Flight of the Fireflies to
Mm,
send to Randall, because he had never actually seen one of his diamond paintings in person.
mm.
And so that gave me great joy to be able to do that one and send it to him so he could see firsthand how it
Start
looked.
backwards here. There it is, right there. From Brandy sent me that one, and it's beautiful. Did with it. Yes.
I absolutely love it. Let's see. Roxanne are fun with Curl Up with a Good Book. She's been blinging out the decoration on the book page and the bookmark.
Oh,
So she's
cool.
adding additional like things that make it sparkle even
Hmm.
more. I know I love doing that. Oh,
I love seeing it when people do those different things.
Carissa wants to know, Randall, have you ever thought of trying to do a diamond painting of your own work?
Oh, I don't know. they're they're pretty. It's kind of intimidating when I look at it and go, "My gosh, there's 50,000 diamonds and all of this," and it's like, I think I'd rather sit down and just draw a new picture. It's a lot more fun.
Well, I'm sure we love that you sit down and draw a new picture, because that means possibly a painting that we get at
Yeah,
some point.
right.
Um, but yeah, it's actually very therapeutic. I'll say um, I have depression and anxiety disorders, and so whenever I'm feeling especially anxious or whatever, it kind of allows you to get into a headspace, because it tells you what symbols you're doing,
Uh-huh.
and you take your color, and you just it's kind of like a color by number,
Hmm.
essentially. Is that you're putting them down in the little spaces, and you can just kind of listen to something and
Yes.
zone out, or at least I do. Maybe I'm the only one that kind of does that, but I do. um
Doing the original artwork is much like that. Uh, I just kind of do my thing, and I like to listen to something, sometimes music. I've kind of gotten into old time radio shows and old time,
oh,
the 40s and 50s. Some of the old detective shows and mystery shows and such like that. They're kind of fun to listen to. Kind of like watching TV in your head.
oh yeah, I love listening to, like, I'll actually put on, but then again, partly because I'm a forensic teacher, teach forensic science. And so, like, I like watching forensic files, but there's times I'll just put it on where I'm not seeing the pictures, I'm just listening to it.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, I can, it's kind of like when I read a book, it's almost like a movie playing in my head. And so if I can listen to the story, it's kind of the same thing. I can picture in my head what's happening.
Yes.
Hello, Caden. I'm glad you were able to make it. Um, Stephanie wants to know, what books do you, Mr. Spangler, tend to read?
I hate to admit it in public, but I really don't read much, um, because I like to draw all the time. Now, I do books on tape. I enjoy that, because before, up until 2 years ago, I did a tremendous amount of driving, like almost 40,000 miles a year of driving. And I did that for years and years.
Whew.
So I have a lot of books on tape, and I really love mystery, just all time, sometimes even whimsical ones, like the Cat Who series by Lillian Jackson Braun. I've really enjoyed that a lot. The ABC series. Can't think of the author's name at the moment, but it'll pop in a little bit. But I enjoy things like that.
Oh yeah, I love stuff like that. Jess, what's your favorite type of thing to listen to?
I don't I read. Well, I do have a favorite Christian author is Karen Kingsbury, and for some odd reason, I don't know why, but a lady at work said that I needed to read Dolly's new book, Run Rose Run.
Oh, it's good. It's good. I've already read that for book club.
I
It's a
can't I can't get past the third page. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, you have to kind of get past that first little bit because it really picks up, and I almost wonder, is Dolly telling a story from like where, just from personal experience. She knows someone who's kind of, it's a really good book. Right now I am reading Nora Roberts' Becoming, which is the second in a Dragonborn series.
Ah,
Oh yeah, I love my books. I probably read 3 to 4 hours a day at some point.
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, Steven's over here.
Dana, I went back up in the chat. The on Flight of the Fireflies, DAC sent um, these gold drills to go for the dragonflies so that it gives them even more sparkle. And I added some glow in the dark drills to kind of outline where the sparklers are kind of hitting the dragons and the jar. But DAC does such a good job. I mean, I'm telling you, when you see those gold drills being laid down for those fireflies, it makes it even more magical. They did a really, really good job with
Oh,
that.
they're just amazing. Yes. Yes.
Let's see. Oh, Enchanted Evening has over 129,000 drills.
Oh my gosh. I wouldn't even attempt it, but I've seen the finished pieces, at least on Facebook, the photos, and it's amazing.
And the train one.
A Train of Dreams. Uh-huh.
Yep, it's got over 100,000.
Wow.
I don't know exactly.
Wow.
Yeah,
Now,
I have that one. I haven't done it yet, but I got it.
the Some Enchanted Evening piece is what I call the summer house. There are 4 pieces in that series. I have a winter, spring, summer, and fall. So at some point in the future, I'm sure they will be releasing all of them. They're all the same size, though, so they're going to be big.
I'm gonna want them all. Still got to get Enchanted Evening, so I've got means I got to get the other ones too. Someone said Sue Grafton does the ABC
yes.
mysteries.
Yes, perfect. That is right.
Let's see. I'm just trying to catch up. If I have missed some of y'all's chat, I'm so sorry. It kind of gets it going in here.
I don't know who was asking about Steven, but he is over here. He's just being quiet.
Steven's being all quiet.
Yeah,
I'm not used to that. I love you, Steven.
Hello,
Yeah.
Steve.
A little dinner.
Yeah, he's eating dinner. I got home late, so he's eating a late dinner.
We was trying to fix it together, and we got it done, but not enough time before the live started. So,
Hey, look, sometimes it happens that way, I scarfed mine down right before I came on the live. I'm kind of used to that. I get about 15 minutes at school. So, I got to get back into the learning how to eat in 15 minutes because school starts, unfortunately, too much sooner than I want it to.
Mm-hmm.
Carissa says her 2 kids, Lillian and Caden, are watching Randal draw and are getting excited.
Oh, cool. Well, here in just a moment, I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can just watch me draw. It's got to be a lot more exciting than watching me. I think I'll go ahead and do that as I make some progress on this. And then I will talk about it some as I work.
Roxanne, Stephen King is a really good author, too.
Oh, I love my Stephen Kings. Christine was my very first one I ever read of his.
I don't know if that worked that good enough.
Julie, no, I have not read the Age of Fire series. I'm going to have to go look that up to figure that out.
It was okay. I did read it.
Well, I have a thing for old cars. I love, especially old muscle cars. Like they're like some of my favorites. So
I'm just adjusting my camera, trying to get it just right so you can kind of see what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
And as I work, I turn it all the way around so you can kind of see.
oh, that is so cool. You can actually see the little window there on the laptop.
Yes, I looked up various screens, that have messages such as cookies and delete cookies, and somehow I will kind of indicate some words on here. It's so small, I probably won't put actual words, but anyway, I'm just trying to indicate those layers on a screen.
Right. Now what, okay, because I'm just now learning this about paper.
Mm-hmm.
So what poundage of paper is the brown paper that you use?
I don't know what the poundage would be. If you're familiar with frames and mats, you put on such, it's the same thickness as a sheet of mat board.
Oh, okay.
But so it's pretty thick. I think it used to come in a thinner version, but I don't know. I kind of got used to this hard surface, and it's really nice. I like to work on my lap a lot of times, and a lot of times at my art shows I would go to, I'd sit in my chair and just hold it there and draw, and just kind of like the hard surface.
So that makes sense because the watercolor paper, I found out you can get the watercolor paper in what they call, I guess, toned pages. Like the browns and some grays and some blacks. But even then, I mean, watercolor paper is thickish, but it's not to that level of thing. So that's why I was wondering.
Yes, even when I put my watercolor on here and put water on here, it doesn't affect the paper. It doesn't have any warpage or wrinkles or anything like that.
Got another question for you. Carissa says her 8-year-old son wants to know if you can draw a phoenix in one of your paintings.
A phoenix? So I've never drawn a phoenix before. I probably could. I'd have to figure out what the draglings would be doing with the phoenix. But that's kind of a neat idea. So I'm just putting a little bit of design work in these areas. This will be kind of some sort of woodwork in the background here. And in a little bit, I'm going to pull out my white paint and put some highlights on the piece, which kind of really makes it pop.
Yeah, that's where it makes it almost look 3D-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that you do that. Caden, I can't wait to see what your new pen is. And Roxanne, I hope DAC releases all those houses too. I want them. Stephanie says, Mr. Spangler, you said you use Prismacolors. Do you have an opinion on Faber-Castells?
I don't think I've ever used Faber-Castell colored pencils. I've used Derwent. I like Derwent also. And I know there's some other brands out there that I've just never tried. But I think I've just been so happy with Prismacolor, that's what I'm stuck with.
Yeah, you've kind of. I've been looking at some Prismacolors. They're not the cheapest in the world.
No,
but you pay for quality. So I'm putting a little bit aside to try to get me some Faber-Castells.
It really.
Not Faber. Some Prismacolors.
It does help with how well your artwork comes out. Same with brushes if you're painting. Just, I don't know if they have to be extremely expensive brushes, but just good brushes that have a good point on them. Not one that just kind of flares out.
Oh, yeah.
Then as your brushes start getting old, they start flaring out on their own. And it's amazing if you buy a new brush and start using it, you go, oh, this is so much better than what I was using. So, they do make a difference in how your artwork comes out.
So you have like a collection of all different kinds of brushes, then I'm assuming.
We have quite a few, yes.
Brenda, I like Dean Koontz as well. Oh, Berta, I read Pet Cemetery. Love the In Death series too. Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm getting caught up. Someone said it's from the dragon's perspective. Oh, I'll have to look at that one. Are you gonna? Sue wants to know. Are you gonna put some type picture on the computer screen that you're painting?
No, probably not a picture. I just want it to be kind of like maybe there's a website. You know how a lot of times you go to a website and it'll say, I forget the exact words, but something about cookies.
Oh yeah, except cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. And that's kind of what I'm trying to indicate. So it's going to be basically graphic squares here, just to indicate a website, and then here it may say accept cookies or something like that, just to keep it fairly simple. Being this small, it's hard to get too much detail in there. And then if it was ever produced as a diamond painting, there's so much detail they can do unless they make the piece huge.
Oh, yeah. Being able to see the words on some things in diamond painting, whew,
Right.
that can be a challenge.
So right now, what I'm doing is I have taken a little bit of white acrylic, and I've added just a tint of green to it. And because I want this dragon's tail to really stand out from the background, I am highlighting the little scales along the top edge of the dragon's tail, just to kind of make it stand out a little more. And then I'm going to go in and highlight the tail too, right here, because it's kind of sticking out. I want it to look like the tail is about to push the button to delete the cookies right there. Here we go. So these little highlights I'm doing are a really good way to kind of set your main figures out from the background. It does kind of stand out, but if you start highlighting the edges of him just a little bit, it just kind of makes the character himself pop out from the background.
Brandy, I'm about to the point of settling. I might end up having to do a cross stitch conversion into a diamond painting for Eldar's Secret.
Ah. Do you do cross stitch very often?
Oh no, I've never. No.
Oh, okay.
But you can't. Oh, we lost Brandy. There she is.
I'm sort of back. I'm telling you. Ugh.
But you can convert a diamond painting from cross stitch.
Oh, can you? Now, I did not know that.
You can, yes. I think we lost Brandy again.
Well, one thing that was mentioned to me when I was talking to Diamond Art Club today is they like to see. I guess if you go to Diamond Art Club, you could have a wish list, and some people put new images on there that maybe they found on my website they'd like to see as a diamond painting.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they would also like to see if there's a sold out piece, put it on your wish list, and they kind of pay attention to those things.
Sorry about going out there, guys. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, my internet will work again.
Linda said, "Can you draw a painting of the draglings laying on the beach on their chairs with the umbrella drinking a martini or something?
Okay.
Maybe call it 5 o'clock somewhere. Or even better, have one surfing."
Oh, well, I have another series
I'm
of
trying to catch up on the chat. That sounds cool.
I have another series of dragon
Hey,
pictures,
Kat, there's my bestie.
and I do have dragons on the beach in this
Let's
other.
see.
So maybe eventually.
Yeah, I got to the part where it says we lost me. Am I back yet? I don't even know. Am
I
I
hear
talking
you.
to myself?
No, I hear you.
No, we hear you.
Yeah.
Can anybody hear me? Oh, okay. Oh, I think I got that one now. Okay. Anita, hey girl, you were napping, no problem. What would the draglings' reaction to white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies be?
I would probably eat them first before they got to the draglings. Is what would happen. That sounds wonderful.
I know, don't you? You can imagine them with one of those out like on the Hawaiian beach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Yeah, I that would be good.
there was something.
Cheryl, it's just I don't have time to convert a cross stitch to a diamond painting.
Oh, well, put what anything you want to see on your wish list, and like I say, Diamond Art Club kind of keeps track of that. So,
We lost Brandy again.
uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
So this is really kind of my finishing steps here on finishing the dragon is just adding this very light highlights to it. Just little bits and little dabs of color here of kind of white mixed with a little bit of color, so it just kind of pops against the background and gives it a little depth.
Kimmy, he has all kinds of different series of different paintings. Is that what you're saying? I'm not understanding your question.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I have done different dragons and another series of dragon, and Gathering of Dragons is one of them. If anyone has seen that piece, I believe, I'm not sure if it's on my website. It has the draglings in it currently, but it also has about 5 different multicolored dragons, and they look a little different than these. So those I'm sure will be coming at some point, and that's on the beach.
There you
Ooh.
go, Carolyn. You was wondering about beach dragons. He just answered
Jess.
it for you. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Jess, if something happens, my internet keeps going out. I know you'll keep it going for me as I pop in and out. I apologize.
So,
Right?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Oh. I was like, oh God, did I freeze again?
No, you're good. I'm trying to go with the chat, and the chat's going faster than I can.
I know. I love that everybody's got so much to say because it's obviously everybody's just like, ooh, I love all the stuff too.
What I'm doing now, I'm just adding more highlights to in the foreground because any of the items in the foreground will have stronger highlights and darker darks. It compared to the cookies in the background. If I added these highlights and made darker edges on these cookies, it would make them look like they were in the foreground more like these cookies. So I keep these a little duller just to kind of set them back into the background. You know they're cookies, but it's just kind of creating the illusion of depth in the picture.
So I like how you do that. I mean, because it does. It looks like you've got a lot more back there than,
Mm-hmm.
like a good old plate of cookies there. Mm.
Yes.
DM says, "Did you go to art school? And if you did, where?"
I did. I had a great art teacher when I was in junior high and through high school. She was actually had taught college before, and I guess I kind of became the teacher's pet. And she taught me a lot. And then after high school, I did come to Kansas City, and that's why I'm here, and go to the Kansas City Art Institute. I went there just for 2 years. My plan was originally to go into commercial design, but I'm just thrilled that I didn't do that. I kind of, and then I did the starving artist for a thing, for a while after college, and 40 years later, why I'm still at it.
And we love your draglings.
Thank you.
Um, Carolyn asked, "What inspired the Gothic-looking buildings and arches, like in so many books, so little time?"
I like Gothic arches. I have some antique Gothic furniture with arches and carvings and details and such. Um, and I just like that look. So I try to put that into my artwork. A lot of times in the background, even though this is just an arch here, I have carved woodwork and such. And that's kind of the look I like in my house too.
Brandy, are you there?
I think that's probably my favorite architectural style. Can y'all hear? Hello?
Yeah, you're good. You keep going
Am
in
I
and out.
here?
I can hear
I know.
you.
It's because it keeps throwing me out. Like, I don't understand. Computer, do work for me, please. I'll give you cookies.
And
If it'll just stop.
It just wants a few megabytes. I know that's bad. That's a dad.
It wants something.
That's dad joke there.
and I'm trying to keep my cover to my phone hidden so you don't get a no from.
Oh yeah, don't give me no nos. Don't get my computer's already giving me no nos.
Tell Stephen that when he said megabytes, all of a sudden an image appeared in my head.
Uh-oh.
The Dragling needs to be taking a megabyte of something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be cookies or an ice cream, or maybe one of those macadamia nut cookies with like stuck into a big bowl of ice cream, and
it would be kind of cute
here.
Show like them trying to create a computer themselves out of cookies.
Yeah, I had to get
taking a bite out of it. It's calling it megabyte.
Oh my gosh. That sounds so cute.
It would be, yeah.
Thank you to whoever told me that my no-nos was showing on my phone.
Jess, you try to get me in trouble, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
I took it off.
Oh, did you? Oh, it's a popple one, or the pop.
I have two. I have that one.
And that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst ones.
Yeah.
You definitely won't no trouble with Disney. So.
Yeah.
Okay. While I have some sort of internet, you guys, and if I go out again, I'll keep trying to come back in. I do want to go ahead and pull the name. Unfortunately, with my computer, y'all aren't going to be able to see it. Y'all are going to have to trust me. I'll read the comment, but I'm going to put in the random comment picker from last Monday's live, because you had to have commented after the live was over to be able to be entered into this week's, where you get It's $15 at DP with Sparklers and $10 at Bella Art Day Nicole. Y'all, that's some awesome prize there. That's for a weekly. So let me try to.
Brandy, are you there?
I think we just lost her again.
I think we did. We're just going to have to take her word for it.
Yes.
Stacy asked, what was your breakthrough drawing?
My breakthrough drawing. Oh, gosh. I don't know if I could specifically think of one, but there have been various pieces throughout the last 40 years where I would kind of feel like I'm in a rut, and then I don't know what would happen, but I would do a new piece and it maybe be a little different than what I've done before, and I would go, wow, that one's I really like what's going on in that one. So that has kind of come, and I think they still come. I don't know if there's one in particular that was the magic piece.
So it's kind of like just a body of work.
Yeah.
Ebb and flow in a way, you know.
Yes. Yeah. I'm always learning.
Oh yeah, that's a given on anything you really do, and especially with when you're creating stuff. You always do things a certain way, and then you find something new to try, and you say, "Well, let's try it this way," and you come up with something a little different, but somewhat new.
Now, what I'm doing here, I like to have the edges of my pieces, everything as perfect as possible. I want, when the edges of one color touches another, sometimes there'll be like a little edge of paper or a little something going through. I like to go in and fill in all those tiny little edges along the. It just what I do. I'm really detailed oriented.
So you're talking about keeping it from bleeding through the paper in the background.
Yeah, so I
it.
don't see the paper coming through. Yes.
Yeah.
Brandy, are you back?
Are you back?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Do you do your secret spin?
I need to figure out something to make my computer do right. All right. Come on, get comments. What is happening? No, I cannot have a malfunction.
Randall's going to send you and Dagmore down there to straighten that computer out.
Yeah.
They need to. Dewey and Dagmar need to come fix my computer stuff.
That's it.
Okay.
I guarantee you, if you make some
We had 84. We had 84 unique comments. All right. Y'all are going to have to trust me on who it is. Here we go. I'm hitting.
I guess we can do that, right? Yes.
We lost her again.
Oh,
Start.
Nope, there she is.
Oh, Rosier. Oh, did y'all hear me?
We do now.
Stephanie Rosier. And she wrote, I would love to have either books are my friends or I've never met a book I didn't like. Either way, I'm buying one of these prints tonight after I finish my Eeny Meenies, LOL.
Oh,
so once again, Stephanie Rosier. You'll need to email me, okay, or send me a messenger.
Brandy,
preferably email. Did I go out again?
Yeah, you're like in and out a little bit.
Well, it looks like, okay, Stephanie at least heard that it's her. Yep. Congratulations, Stephanie. So just contact me by email. Because in my videos except my lives.
Yeah, you can contact Brandy by her email or through Messenger. Stephanie
Rosier. I'm probably not saying that right.
That's fine. I can't see it, so I don't want to make sure too I did what you were saying.
Because it's like Rozier.
That sounds yeah. And Rosier, I don't know.
Yeah, and I just looked up my my orders, and yes, Stephanie did order a framed piece last week. Yes,
Awesome.
thought that
Oh, look at that.
thought that
How
kind
about
of
that?
That is
well.
so awesome.
Frame order. I haven't gotten it yet, but frame is ordered. So yes,
See, she said she was buying a print, and she did. She's like, I'm
she
going
did.
to go buy me a print.
Well, that sounds familiar. So.
And another question: how did working with DAC come about?
I have been licensing my artwork to puzzle companies and other things, just kind of, kind of on a small time basis for 15 or 20 years, probably.
Mhm.
And about at least 12 years ago, the Heaven and Earth Designs, a cross stitch company, contacted me about my work, and I ignored them for a couple of years because I had no idea what cross stitch was. And I signed up with them and have done very well with them. And then I saw that a lot of people that do cross stitch are doing diamond painting. And so I started asking around, asking some of the people doing diamond painting and cross stitch what would be a good company to go with. And they all said Diamond Art Club. And so I called Diamond Art Club and sent them. I said, "Would you be interested?" I sent them some of my images, and we were both taking a chance. I didn't quite know what diamond painting was. They didn't know anything about my artwork, and they didn't know how if anyone would like it. But they took a chance and start producing it as diamond paintings, and it's been very successful. Actually, it's done well.
Well, I know we all love them. We love them.
Oh yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you?
Oh, never lost her again.
We lost that.
Correct.
Well, we know how that goes. We've had the same thing. We had a mountain. Want to cooperate. That's my first live we had.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just me and Mike.
Me and my, I don't know if Randy could hear us, but it's the funniest part. It's like now I think of how funny it was with us going in and out. It's funny and aggravating for the person having it happen to them, but it's still funny because it's like you're getting like part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. Can Michelle do any of your works as her crown designs? She does diamond paintings as well.
Michelle, I'm not familiar
Uh,
with.
Heaven and Earth Designs.
Oh, well, no, I'm exclusive with Diamond Art Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Well,
I,
That's what I thought.
I talked with Michelle about that before signing up with Diamond Art Club, and we kind of discussed that and stuff. So, no, I'm exclusive with them with cross stitch.
Yeah, most of the that's most of like with our contracts. Like if you contract with a certain say like diamond painting, then your exclusive artwork is through that company's diamond painting. But you can like with cross stitch, which is a different type of company that's doing cross stitch. You can sign and do work with them because it's a different medium, basically.
Yeah.
So
yes. And sometimes, with puzzle companies, you can actually sign up with a variety of companies, but your contract will state exactly which image they are using. So, company may use 5 images, another company may use 5 images.
See, and there you go. Yeah. It just really depends on your most as far as I know with like the diamond painting stuff, it's mostly they pretty much sign it up like if you cannot if you sign up as an artist for most of them that I've noticed, it's usually your work is exclusive with them.
Yeah.
Now with puzzle, I've never had that, so that does not surprise me though. That's really that's cool though. I actually kind of like that because that way you can kind of spread out and still get your images different places.
Yes, yes.
And my back, I don't know if anybody can hear me.
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, maybe quick question. I have no idea. Okay, we were talking about Haid designs, right? Your cross stitch. But Haid also has where they take some of their cross stitch designs and can turn them into Haid diamond paintings.
Yes.
Are they allowed to do that with yours or not?
Yeah, we just discussed that just a moment
Oh,
ago. We went over
See, this is. Oh my Lord.
That's hard.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
Stephanie,
Okay,
email Brandy or get with her through Messenger, not on this live.
yeah. You'll have to go through Messenger or my email. I'm gonna have to.
Or on the Facebook page. You can go through that.
We don't have Messenger tied to them anymore.
Oh,
I
you used to.
apologize if my
Okay.
going in and out is. I don't mean to frustrate anybody. I am so
Okay.
sorry, guys.
Okay, that's fine. No, you're.
Hey, no, Brandy, it's fine. It's storming here, so hey, we all understand.
You're lucky you're getting some rain.
Yeah.
Oh, no, y'all can have my rain. It
The
rains.
rain, we don't
every day.
mind the rain. It's the lightning and the lightning with it.
Oh, yes, yes.
We had thunder earlier today, but I thought we were done. We get rain every day, so I kind of ignored that. But I only don't like it when the thunder is so loud that you know the lightning strike was close because it like shakes your whole house. Then that like freaks me out.
Yeah, rattles the windows. Yeah.
All right.
Right now, I'm doing like this little jewel. I'm going to do another little jewel here. Just a matter of shading dark to light and putting a little highlight in the dark area and then a little shadow underneath it. It kind of gives a little dimension there.
Ooh. Kara still wants a diamond painting of the dragon in the shower from your picture book.
Oh, spring showers, I believe is that. That is the one. Taking the shower.
Spring shower. That one is so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute.
Yes. And, again, Diamond Art Club picks the pieces, and it would say eventually it probably will be. Yes.
Well, that would be great.
I know. I want them all. I keep getting asked, though, where are you going to put them all? And I'm like, I don't know. I will find every space in my house. I will find a way to put them. I don't care.
There'll be a wall of Randal. There'll be a wall of Randal's.
No, it'll be a house. It'll be a house of Randal's painting. They'll be on the
ceiling. Wall, that's the same
ceilings.
wall, but I guess that would make sense because there's a lot of them.
There
Oh,
are.
yeah.
I've got. I've done hundreds of pieces in the last 40 years, so they've got a lot to choose from.
That's it. Very, very much. And some of those pieces too, that like that one with the train, I think it's huge.
Yeah. Yep.
And the tree too, the reading tree.
I was thinking that. Yep.
And
Oh,
those
Paul,
two
I didn't even think of that. She says she puts up ones that she wants and then she just switches them out every month. So therefore, she still is looking at her Randalls. It's just that switches out. Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, that's like museums, how they rotate art and stuff. So that's pretty much that's a smart way of doing it. Right
I do doing that makes you more aware of the art you have up, because I put up a piece and I'll have some art up there for years, and it's like I don't even look at it anymore. But if I switch it out with something, I notice it. So rotate, good idea.
Oh yes.
Thank you, Sue, for letting me know that we only have. I think we've got like 5 minutes left now before Crystal goes live.
Oh man, and it goes by quick.
I know it does, doesn't it? It's because we're, at least for me, other than the computer issues, I'm having fun, and so that's the only non-fun part of this is that me and my computer are going to have a little talk tonight when we're done.
If you have a really deep talk with it, you might be getting into it. So that's.
I don't know. I just need it to behave. and I'm trying to be nice to it right now because I don't want it to go out on me.
Yeah.
And Kara, I did not make you buy the one from Amazon, but it was cute. I had to
Well,
have it.
they're wanting to know how you store your painting, your drawings.
I pretty much frame every original. I put a mat on it, frame it behind glass.
Yeah.
I frame it behind a UV protective glass, so it kind of protects it if it would get out in sunlight or something. And then most of my original pieces I sell.
I was going to ask you, Randall, as well. I know with your work and different ones, do you ever put a sealant over it?
No, I've
Okay.
never done that. I've never tried that. I don't. I've never found that anything happens to them. I mean,
Yeah.
right now, I mean, if I rub hard enough, I'll get a little color on my fingers. But they don't smear. No, I've never done that.
That's kind of one. I guess too. Some of it where the watercolor you put on there kind of seals it in too.
I think it does. I think it does. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not quite the same as working with. I found working with the oil
Oh
pastels.
yeah. Oh man, you got to
I
put some
had
kind
to
of little
use
smear.
I had to use a fixative on that because that
Yeah.
stuff was coming off on everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to. Well, well, some of the stuff I've done, the way I've done it, I've used like he has with watercolor. Instead, I would go back with oil paint, but still, after putting, I'd go with layers of sealant and then oil paint and sealant, and it turned out really nice. Kind of like the same buildup like his will
Mhm.
do, and it's really nice the way it does that. But I know you got other stuff. We got 3 minutes, so I don't want to take up the time. Or,
And Lucretia, I just now got Technology Meltdown. Someone was nice enough to get that to me. But that's about how I feel right now. But I'm scared if I were to, if I actually had the where I could singe the computer,
Right.
then I'd be in trouble. So I wouldn't get nothing else.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
That's one of my favorites. I love that one.
we have tax-free weekend. Just saying.
What, get
And
me a new computer?
Best Buy has really good deals right now. Just saying.
Because at this point, I don't know if it's the computer or the internet, but I'm almost pointing to internet. But at the same time, I could use a computer boost.
I'll tell you, internet can definitely.
And Anita, I'm actually very, very lucky because I actually have a picture that is a original. And if I had where you could see my screen, I could show you. You have to go watch one of the other lives, but Randall made me a custom painting, and it is Dagmar diamond painting,
Mm-hmm.
and I love it. Okay,
And,
sorry.
and remind everyone, the grand prize at the end of the month is going to be one of my small originals.
That's it. I'm telling you.
I have one over there, but yeah.
Maybe next time we'll bring it down.
Yeah.
I hung it up for her. I made sure to put it in a nice place so it's right here on the wall. Right as soon as she wakes up, she can look right at it.
Yep.
Yep, I've got mine where I can see it every time I'm sitting here working on anything, any of my craft projects. I have it where I can look at it. I don't have the link for the live that's next. I know it's Crystal's Crafty Creations, unless she's changed her name.
Oh, it's looking great, Randall.
Thank you. I didn't feel like I didn't get as much done as I thought I would, but these things take a lot of time. I need to just do edges. You see, I added highlights along here. It made it pop from the background. I had highlights along.
But I
makes it pop.
I love the highlights you've added. Highlights.
Yes. That's what kind of brings it alive on this brown paper. Once you start adding those highlights, especially, just pops.
Yeah, well, don't feel bad. Some works. I got some that's over a decade I've been working on off and on.
Yeah.
So,
I
got some old paintings.
Julie said that's what we are all in this for, to get one of your originals.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I'm telling you, that is the best grant period, is to be able to get an original Randal Spangler.
Very much.
So I feel you. Well, I apologize, guys, for all of the technical issues that I've had. Hopefully, at least y'all have, I know that Jess and Stephen have kept it going for me when I've been in and out. and I'm very
Yes.
grateful for that. Thank you so much, guys. And Randal, I'm so sorry that it's been in and out, and that
Okay.
yeah. But I'm sure everybody kind of understands technology and stuff. So I really appreciate you doing this with us, because I can tell you, I know I get comments all the time that people absolutely love being able to see you working on one of your images, bringing it to life in front of us. We feel very blessed and very special to be able to do this. So thank you for doing this with us.
Put that back up and say goodbye. Okay.
And so I am so grateful that all of y'all came to see us. Look, and I love seeing it come to fruition. The painting is just, oh, those highlights add everything. Oh my gosh, I just love them. And Jess, thank you for just being my partner in this. I love you and Steven so
You're
much.
welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Here.
But
Almost
I'm
like
so
a-
glad that all y'all came to visit us, and thank y'all for another wonderful evening. We are going into week 3. I have put up the post. Week 2 has been shut down, but the post for week 3 is up. Please make sure, though, if you want to be entered for the weekly prize when this live is over, it's finished, finito. Make a comment up underneath the video. Okay, what you put in chat is not going to work. Okay, you got to make a comment, and hopefully y'all can still hear me. The question I want y'all to answer is, what's your favorite dessert?
Oh.
Your favorite dessert. Okay.
Ooh.
You know, since our
You
drag
made it
queens like
hard,
to eat
Brandy.
chocolate stuff, you know, I know. Favorite dessert.
I'll tell you, I'd have a hard time just saying what's your favorite type of cookie.
Just
You
Mhm.
yes, what's your
know,
favorite?
like chocolate chip, macadamia, it's all those.
Mhm.
Hopefully everybody was able to hear that question. I hope, because
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay, good. So thank y'all all for joining us. I had fun, even though I was fussing at my computer. Now I got to figure out how to reset the computer, as someone said, and get these cookies off my computer. Why do I
Make
make such
sure
hard?
to hashtag replay.
That's right. Hashtag replay. All right. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for being so patient. Thank you, Randal. Thank you, Jess. And I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars. Grab hold. Hold on. And never let go. Until next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
See y'all,
y'all.
guys.